Today, we're continuing the same house build in Paralives that we did in The Sims 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this is where we got to in the first part. We've basically built the entire house. Like all the structure is there, all the rooms are there, but we haven't actually done any of the interior. We've got like the layout, but we haven't done the colors, the furniture, or just really any decorating. It's just because the actual structure took me so long when I originally did it. That we needed to break it up because this is all like multiple different levels. Like that's one level, that's another level. There's wait, how many levels are here? 1, 2, 3, 4 just on this section, and then there's just 2 for the main living areas. I'm glad, and I think this is a good way to do it. I kept the main living areas as this is the second level, this is the first level, or the ground floor, right? So it's only 2 levels where you're going to be doing gameplay, and then all the extra detail and height is just like in these extra upper levels that you're not really going to use. Because my concern was if we have all of these like split levels in between, it's going to be kind of annoying paging up and down all the time. So I am glad to have kept it that way. Now, I guess we've got to actually get all the materials, and I think we should do like the flooring and wallpapers first, and then we can get into the furniture. So if I have a look over here, I've actually just got the Sims 4 up and running as well, because we're going to base it off the Sims 4 version, at least to start with, because this one's just the easiest to have a look around in. So we can see like the flooring is just this sort of wood planking going like that. We got some green carpet in here, which we don't have to do it as carpet. We only did this in Sims 4 as carpet because we were limited. There was no rug choice we could do, but we can do a lot of stuff in Paralives. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to get all the walls. So we've got like white bricks here, wood paneling on the walls, a white wood paneling. Got the white bricks, and then I believe downstairs, yeah, we've got like the same exterior bricks just there on the inside. So going by that, I guess, well, the first thing I'll do is just paint the entire basement like those colors, because that's basically what it is. And then we had a large concrete tile, which we actually don't really have in this game. Like there's no fairly large square. What is this? No. Yeah, there's no just like large basic square tile unless... Well, hang on, that's carpet, not that. No, I was hoping there was a way to change the texture on some of these. I mean, maybe some of them have it, but there's no like texture selection. Oh, my head's kind of covering it too anyway. So it's just the color. I guess we'll just have to go with one of these. Honestly, that's probably fine anyway. So I'm just gonna use that because I'm actually using those tiles outside, which I think is fine. I think I'm happy with that. I guess I could do the same inside, but I think I prefer this tiling. And I'm actually going to make this area in here just black, just so it's like, yeah, clearly, you know, that's an out of bounds region. I guess I'll just leave the rest. Well, that's pretty much the downstairs. You know what? Maybe we should do the driveway area. So I actually had that as, it was bricks, which we can't just paint floor tiles, right? It has to be like a room. So I guess we got a couple options here in Paralives. We could do terrain paint, which, what do we have? We do have bricks. Oh, they are actually facing a decent direction because I presume you can't rotate these, right? It'd be nice if they, well, I assume terrain paint at some point we get an update. I think we'll just do these because if I try to do like floor tiles, it's going to be much more annoying. So I'm going to use this. Oh, and also terrain paint has no like, it's very hard. You can't really customize, like not customize, like just the shape of it. Like I can't make it a square or anything. I just kind of have to hope for the best here. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna go there and you'll see it's gonna hit the edge of the lot. That's okay, we're gonna sort that out in a second. So yeah, this edge is just, I can, if I gotta really, oh, that's, you can't hold down control. You just have to paint over. If I have a nice, precise, dang it. I say that as I cut into it. It is possible to get a straight edge on this, but man, it's hard. Okay, I think that edge there is probably where I'm gonna go to. Alrighty, pretty good. I actually need to do a pathway around the side, but let me just focus on this bit first. And then they actually had like, well, the original house had like a carport here, so maybe we should just add that in. It'd be kind of interesting. We haven't done that in any of our builds yet. Now, I'm gonna hit save, and I'm also gonna hit save as, because I'm about to do something that I've not tried before. Or actually, you can't do save as, but I'm gonna go to the main menu, and I'm gonna duplicate the save, just so we have a copy of it. Make sure I don't mess it up. Okay, then, I've not tried this before, so we go edit town, toggle edit town, all right. Oh, okay, well, if I enter the cheat properly. Okay, so we're going into edit town mode now, and I think, well, I have no idea. Can I now paint here? I can. So now I can paint outside the boundary, because I did mention I was gonna move the lot border, but you guys said it's a lot safer to just do the terrain paint instead of moving the lot boundary. So that's what I'm gonna do, just so we can get that little overlap. Just trying to get rid of that grass there. Oh, whoops. What the heck? Get rid of that. There we go. So then we have that come to the road. Just get that little edge there. It's a little bumpy, but you know, it is what it is. Now, what else? Oh man, I kind of just want to see what I can do here. I guess I can just do everything. Anyway, no, let me get out of this. So now I should be back to normal, right? Let me just see. Yeah, okay. So I'm back on the lot. All right, looking back at Sims 4. So the driveway here, I've actually got like this little garden bed here. So the driveway is kind of where we had it in Paralives. But then we got the pathway that sort of comes out here and goes around. So I think I want to do that and then have that sort of garden bed set up there as well. But then of course in Paralives, we're going to add in the carport here because we couldn't fit that in Sims 4 or any of the previous games. And I don't know if we're going to do the same sort of landscaping that we did there anyway, but this sort of front driveway area, that's kind of what I want to try and do. Because yeah, we actually have a lot more space here anyway. Like this is a lot bigger than the previous games. We've actually had enough room to do the whole thing. So here, I wonder if using maybe a platform would actually be a better idea. So I'm actually going to click on this wall here because I know that's like a Sims single tile wall. So we're going to align to that grid. Yeah, see now like it lines up perfectly with these walls and all that. All right. We're gonna use a separator. I had a one grid thing there. I'm actually gonna make it a little bit bigger. It doesn't need, we don't actually need to make it that small, just kind of where we end up. I would like, maybe can we do like a rounded end to it like we've got here? Because that's, how big is that? I don't even know how I did that because it kind of looks like it's starting from here, but then it goes, I'm gonna go to here. Let's just try this. Oh, whoops, get rid of that one. And then we're gonna, nope. Then we're gonna close that in. Okay. So that's our little separator. I wanna try and get that curve there just because I think that looks kind of cool. Because they're just maybe it's just a 2x2. It must be. Oh, no, I see. I started here, then I'm going half a square. Okay, so I started here, then I went half like this. Interesting. So is that the same curve? It kind of looks like, yeah, I think it is. I don't know how big I want this to be. This is just like a little garden bed. I just wanted to mirror that sort of look there. Oops, wait, no, this is curved. Not curved anymore. I don't know, there to there. All right. And then if we just go platform, just like that. Yeah. I don't know where that's going. Actually, wonder maybe this would have been better as a platform. Wait, is it a platform? No. Oh, there we go. I couldn't select the floor. All right. No, the platform, it doesn't really work. I think I prefer it how it was. Oops, I don't know what I just did. Undo that. Because like with this, it cuts out the terrain. So at least from this view, it kind of looks a little bit better, in my opinion. In fact, I'm just going to paint it black on the inside. I don't think I can even see inside the that one, which I guess is the benefit. Oh, I see. Wait. Oh, is that it? Wait. What size is this? This wall is kind of in a weird spot. I don't even know where it's placed. It's not really on the grid that we have. That's why the curve doesn't really match. I don't know how I built that curve. Oh well, whatever. Okay, so we don't really have a way, because these are like garden beds, unless we can make the concrete kind of look like more like a, oh, I guess that could be like a sandy gravel kind of look. You just kind of have to use a bit of your imagination because there's not really a floor tile I can use there. But I think if we use that, it could like be a sandy garden bed kind of thing. So then we can like put some of these around. Oh, yeah, some of these will work. Yeah, there you go. Just kind of putting various little plants in these garden beds. Vines. Oh, we should definitely do some rocks. Oh wait, how big is it? That's probably, okay, that, but I want to make it a little smaller. I got to remember I can use all these different features. I was like, oh, these rocks are too big, but I was like, oh, wait a second. I can probably just scale these down. Because I like the detail on this rock. So put that like there, just make it a bit smaller. Okay. That's pretty much the garden beds. And then I probably want to just do maybe one more there. But then I want to do like little, I don't know if do we have trees that are going to match the style? I mean, I guess that's pretty good if I scale it down. Or like, that's too tall. Well, this we could change the color. Oh, and like, wait, we don't have any cacti, do we? I just realized, because that was kind of a big element. Yeah. So we'll get this tree, and I think if I put it, because it's got like, it actually has like roots in it, which is kind of cool, but I have to make sure that you can't see those. I'll do this kind of tree, and then just, I think make it smaller. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. I like that. And then we'll get another one. Should we do one over this side too? I didn't have one in this garden, but I'm wondering if I should. Yeah, I don't mind that. And I think maybe just one more over this way somewhere. And then I might just change the size of this, oops, and do a little rotate. Okay, that's looking pretty good as a starter to the landscaping. I like how I was like, let's do the inside. I'd do like the basement concrete, now we're just doing this bit. But I like it. So the original house, do I have the picture still? I should do. Yes, okay, so you can see just next to me there is this sort of carport kind of thing going on at the front of the house, which we have never built in any of the games, I don't think. But we have a little bit of room. I don't know if it's gonna be enough room or what. But if I build from this wall, how do I, oh, there we go. Then I can actually build probably a tiny little column like that. Yeah. And then we'll do another one here, like as far back as we can go. Can I go here? I think so, cool. I mean, the road is not that big, so I feel like you could fit a small car in there. Look, it might be a bit of a squish. I didn't say you'd be able to fit it. Oh, you know, actually, maybe what we could do, hang on. I'm gonna select this and build a wall on this grid. So now we're gonna do an even smaller grid. If I hold down shift on this grid, it gets even smaller. So then what I'm gonna do, go down. There we go. I'm actually gonna get rid of this now. Oh, no, I think I have to put the walls up there. I'm actually gonna make it smaller. We're gonna go to like this. Oh, hang on. Oh wait, the wall cannot be that small. Oh, dang it. I think you actually can in the game, like you can create a mod to change how small walls can be. Okay, fine, I'll just leave that then. I was gonna make it even smaller. Although I'll keep this grid because it's gonna be easier to build on. So we can stack a column over here. I think this one's gonna have to, I think I'll cut in, what the heck? Oh no, we're getting the weird building things, aren't we? We're at, oh, there we go. Oh, it's like really short. Oh, I guess because it's that high. Wait, what? Oh yeah, it's changing that wall. I feel like it shouldn't though. It's not really joined to it. I guess because they are joined through this building, they have to be the same wall height. The only reason that's a problem is because, oh, I guess maybe it's not a problem. You know what? I don't think it's a problem. You know what? Forget it. It's not a problem. Problem solved. I'll explain more in a second. Oh no, this one doesn't really fit. See, like at the edge, like for some reason the lower section fit, but the upper wall got squished in. Maybe I'll just try it again. Hang on. It doesn't, wait, why did oh, that's annoying. The ground floor one worked. All right, I gotta move it. Make it shorter. Wait, what? Why is it being so tall now? Dang it, game. Okay, obviously these are all way too tall, so we're gonna bring it down now. Probably to, I mean, maybe there. That's pretty good. Yeah, all right. And I think, hang on, where's my picture? Because it was like, the posts were actually built out of brick as well. Okay, so we want these to just be painted brick. It is pretty cool how flexible. Oh, this is actually so cool that you can even do this. I don't know. I find this way too much fun. Okay, so then on top of these, we need to overlap a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go diagonally. I can't overlap on that side. Oh, maybe we shouldn't overlap then. I am pretty close to the lodge. All right, let's not do any overlapping. Let's just build this. Then I'm gonna actually remove the floor, I think. And then can we just make the walls thicker? Because that's gonna give us the, oh yeah, because that actually overlaps the edge too. 1, 2, 3, 4. So even though it's technically, I guess, out of the lot bounds, now you have that little lip on the edge, which actually is pretty much what we wanted. Anyways, bring that down. Oh, yes. I just need to do another like wall or two in the middle, like spanning, I reckon. Maybe here. Oh, look at that thick boy. Holy moly. Yeah, that's actually so cool. I love that. All right, paint those. The one thing we can't do is paint the top edges of walls for some reason. It's just not a thing. And for some reason underneath we have a ceiling, which is interesting. So we'll get rid of those. We don't want those. And we can kind of just see through the walls, but that's all right. I mean, hey, that's pretty sweet though. I'm gonna hit save on that one. Do we have any decorative cars in this game? I have no idea. I don't think so, right? Car. I just don't like a decorative car to put in there. You know what we do have though is a modding workshop. Someone's gonna have made a car for sure. Hang on. Car. Can I add mods while the game is running? Let's find out. I don't know how it works. Loading mods. Oh, okay, maybe I can. Yeah, car. Oh, that's actually so, you know what? I didn't even know you could do that. All right, well, first of all, I'll link this down below in case you're interested. I won't, when I post this lot, I'm not gonna include this in it. I just wanted to see what it looks like if we get a car in here. Which, by the way, this would, oh my God, this would be so hard to park. Look how thin it is. And it's like a 90-degree bend from that corner, but we can do it, folks. Get the car in there. Dude, I mean, you can actually park there. It would be pretty hard to reverse out of here. I think we need to add a little bit of driveway here because like getting around that bend with those bricks either side is brutal, but it's possible. Do a blue car? Heck yes. And while we're at it, should we get a minivan in the driveway? Yes. Yes, we should. I should probably furnish this house at some point, hey. This is why this was a two-parter, because I've been spending so much time on all this stuff. All right, let me just, what is this? Install from Steam Workshop. Is it? Wait, what? Since when? Aren't those part of the game? Wait, how do what do you mean install from Steam Workshop? Is it? Isn't that just part of the game? Okay, now I don't know, whatever. I don't know what I've done. Anyway, I need to do the footpath that goes around the side of the house. It's just this, thrilling terrain painting, and then that just came around the back and it sort of just joined to where the stairs are. And I think it was pretty much like a little back area here, and I think I put a bin back here. I'll have a look in a second. That edge, oh, too far. All right, that looks pretty good. Sweet. This is so cool, I love this. I have not like really done anything inside yet, but just this little bit of landscaping, oh, it looks good. Oh, let me also put the walls fully up so you can actually see the house. There you go. Yeah. All right. This car mod by Zachariah, I believe. Pretty cool. Like I said, I'll link that down below if you want to get the cars as well. The roof, I've just realized it's very white. Should this not be it should probably be the same color as this, right? Wait, wait, what are that? Oh, hang on. I actually don't know why it's not like this concrete. Maybe I just didn't get that far. Maybe that color? Yeah, that's all right. I don't think that's exactly the same as the other thing. All right, bin. Yeah, we definitely had a bin around the back here. I was just next to this door. I'll just get, oh, that's facing the wrong way. Get that here somewhere. That's why we keep our little wheelie bin. Look at that, beautiful. Yeah. I think I need to add a little bit of driveway. And also actually adding the curve kind of mirrors that curve, you know what I mean? And I think I just make this a little bit wider here. Although now my driveway to the road doesn't go all the way, does it? So I might need to widen that bit too. But I like that. Oh, I should probably also the rest of this in because it doesn't go far enough. I can't get the floor in there. It's so small. I only just got that one. I can't click on it. It's too small. All right, whatever. It doesn't really matter, I suppose. Okay, should we do some furnishing? Let's start off down here because one question that you guys have had since I did part 1 was because I based this whole house on the Sims grid scaling. Like I literally got a screenshot from the Sims 4. We based everything in this house on the size of it in the Sims 4. How is that going to translate to Paralives? Because that just because we're using an equivalent grid size does not mean the scaling of all the items and everything in this game is going to work. So let's find out. Like I have no idea. So we're going to start off in this room here, which I haven't done any doors or anything yet. So I've really not done any interior. Well, for the basement, I feel like, well, let's go make sure we're in interior doors. Honestly, I think, yeah, just probably these doors throughout the house I quite like. And I think already, and I think we realized this last part as well. If we have a look at the grid, hang on, let me get my grid up. So we got two Sims grids here, right? So 1, 2. Whereas our door is quite a bit wider than one of those. So if I get the door down, you can see it actually starts sort of within it and it extends beyond it. So it's actually quite a bit wider, especially actually exterior doors, they're quite a bit bigger than that as well. So, which I quite like, because I think that makes sense anyway. Front doors and like external doors are usually bigger. Interior doors are a bit smaller. And this is the first thing that's like, okay, the scale is not really the same. So let's find out how it all translates, hey? So we're going to come into this basement. This is basically our rumpus room, if you didn't see the previous versions of this. So we need, well, let's go TV first. That's not a TV. And I think we just need to make it, how big was it? It was pretty big, maybe like this. So I think scaling is probably going to be our friend here, is we can really scale things up and down to fit. So that's going to help us out. Like even stuff like this, I think just make it look a little bit nicer here. And can I make it a little bit thinner? Oh, what's going on here? Oh, is that as thin as it goes? Okay, well, I can't make it any thinner. I can make it thicker, which I guess is also nice. And it was just a black sort of TV console. I don't think we put anything on that. And then we had a nice rug. Oh yeah, kind of like this. Yeah. Oh, this is perfect. Okay. Let me just put it there and then we'll figure out colors and positions and all that. Then we had a 3-seater couch, probably just like this. Yes. I'll change the color in a second. Okay. So this needs to be 3-seater, which thankfully we can have a small 3-seater or we can have a pretty big 3-seater. I think we're gonna have to go small though, because this is supposed to be a 5-tile wide room, mind you. And actually, I think that size is actually pretty good. I think that does actually fit. And it's a little bit more creamy. Oh, that's actually perfect. Yeah, a little bit more creamy. Yeah. And then, oh, this has no colors. That's actually kind of surprising. I can't change any of that. Okay, hang on. Are there any other? Oh, there's this one. Does this have any colors? No. Mammy does not have colors. All right, well, that one's actually probably closer, so I'm gonna go with that one. All right, wall artwork, I guess this can be whatever, like it doesn't really matter. We can make it any size we want, which is great. So I don't think we're gonna have any trouble with art. I guess getting the actual art pieces we want might be a little bit more interesting. So this is kind of like a man cavey looking thing. That's kind of man cavey. Oh, hey, how about drinks? We do have a bar in here, actually. That'll probably be, we're going to put a bar over that side. Did they add more artwork in here? I think they did, right? Because this has got way more. Yeah, there's way more stuff, right? I think I remember them. Bowser and Franny. Yeah. I think I remember that being one of the updates, actually. It's just more default art. Actually, kind of like this. I know it's like, if you actually look at it, it maybe doesn't make sense, but it kind of has the same color scheme. Actually, I can just show you, right? This is what we got in The Sims 4. Like a game console controller kind of thing. And then, like, just because it's got the same color scheme, that's why I like it. So, yeah, nice. All right, well, the next thing is kind of interesting because we've got a ping pong table. In the previous Sims games, it was actually a pool table. But I don't know what the heck that's going to be in this game, right? We don't have any of that sort of stuff. We could do a board game table, which actually, this is kind of where, if we're looking at this, the scale that we've got left is pretty small, hey? Also need like a bar and a mini fridge over here. Yeah, this is pretty big. Okay, hang on. The scale is going to be interesting. Well, let me do the bookcase. I like that. That's good. Now, we don't have a mini fridge per se, but I'm pretty sure we can just scale these and it still works. Actually, I think this one might... Oh, no, wait. Maybe... Yeah, we'll just do this one. So if we go here and go to Advanced Transform, I think we just do this. Maybe it looks a little silly, but it should still work, I think. And we just need a microwave on top of it. Oh, I think I need to scale it backwards too, because it's very thick for a mini fridge. There you go. Nice. Okay, then we had like a bar, which we don't really have that, right? Like as just a home bar thing, or do we? I don't know. We have like bottles of wine and stuff, which is good for like decoration. Oh, you know what? This would have been great for a carport. Can I resize it? I presume so, yeah. Oh, that's actually awesome. Although, to be fair, this is more accurate with the bricks there, but in future, very useful item. Okay, yeah, there's not really a bar kind of thing, so we'll just build one, right? So I want like surfaces. Oh yeah, like this kind of thing is good actually, because then we can decorate this. Oh, this doesn't have any scaling? Okay, well that's kind of annoying. Oh wait, maybe this is better. This shelf, like a little hutch kind of thing. Yeah, you know, I'll go with that just because it gives me more options. It also doesn't really have scaling. Of course, we could use advanced move to make it bigger or something, but I think I'll just go with this because it's going to be probably the easiest option. I will stretch it horizontally, I think, just a little bit bigger. And then we get some wine bottles. Yes. Oh, you can get all the wine glass. Oh my God, I could spend like 5 hours doing this. And you know what? Oh, wait, why does holding shift stop it moving? Oh, because it's up and down. Hang on. How do I just place multiple? Because otherwise it's just placing one at a time. It's kind of annoying. Okay, well then we're gonna get these. It's a little big there. I guess we can put it on top. You know what? It's a good idea. What other glasses do we have? You know, we have different drinks here. It's not all just wine. Well, that's a big glass. Is that champagne? Okay, this is probably the most uninteresting thing to be watching me place these one by one. So I guess I'll skip forward. Okay, I think that'll do. I just put a bunch of like bottles and stuff, found some champagnes, a Coca-Cola bottle or whatever it is. Lots of like liquor and all that. We got our bar. Pretty good. What else we got? Ooh, like records and stuff is kind of cool down here. Actually, these will probably be better in the den area. Do you have like a kind of calendar thing? Because we kind of had that in Sims. All right. Pretty good. I just need another picture here. And I got to figure out what I'm doing here. I'm going to get the same size poster. Why do we have a Twilight? Why is there a Twilight poster in this? I kind of just want to use it. That's pretty funny. I like those. All right, let's use that. Beautiful. Okay, yeah, we need like a pool table, a games table. I guess if we want to actually have it be usable, we do this, right? Like, wait, is this usable? I don't even know how this works, to be honest. I don't know if we've ever used this. I'm just making it the same color as like our ping pong table. That's kind of what I'm doing here. What is that? That's the color of like the needle. Like a red? Sure. So wait, how does this work? What is this? The chair? Oh yeah, chairs do snap to it. Okay. I'll just do this and then at least we have a functional thing down here to do. And if they ever add pool tables or ping pong, then we can add it down here. Okay, that's pretty much the garage. I don't think there's anything else. I'm looking in Sims. There is not. It's just lighting now, which actually kind of annoying. Well, not annoying. It's exciting. In a few days' time, they're having a lighting update to make the lights look nicer on the inside. So it'll look better in a few days' time, but we'll do what we can for now. So we have kind of like a feature light over this. Ooh, I like this line. I think I just need to maybe scale it a bit. Let's go down. And then can I make it wider? Whoa. Yeah, the brightness of it is rough. But actually, that's pretty good. I think I just want to go maybe even more golden than that. It's quite yellowy, yeah, like that. Oh, that trim color is like, even though they're the same color, I guess it's got a different shader or something on it, so it doesn't quite match the same. So I'll just make it a little bit lighter. Yeah, there you go. All right, then the light bulb, I think I'm just gonna have to make it a little dimmer for now, because that's way too much. And actually, if we give it a little bit of warmth, maybe there. Okay, so that'll be our feature light, and then there is we got 2 other ceiling lights just lighting up the room. So, okay, that does not do much. That doesn't do much. That doesn't do much. Okay, yeah, we do have a problem with lighting, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I might have to add some extra lights that we don't have in the other games because at least for now, it's not gonna work particularly well. I like these lights just for like a garage light. So we had them like that. And then also a couple in here probably. I think this area is okay. I'm not gonna go overboard there. We do have outside lights. I think these or maybe these would be pretty good for this kind of house. I might do those ones. And then we could add either well, I guess I don't have any tables in here, but we'll have to do some of these lamps. I think that's nice. So in the update, it won't make the walls as bright soon. So I might just use that for now. And then in a few days time, it's gonna look better. So we'll just deal with that for now. Just move that over a little bit. All right, well, that adds a little bit of ambiance. We're gonna need more lights, but I don't think there's any point in me trying to like optimize it too much for now. I mean, I think that's okay. I think that's pretty good. That one room has taken me like an hour. Well, no, it hasn't actually. That's not true. I lied. This whole, this outside bit plus this one room has taken an hour. So let's continue. We're just gonna do the rest now. Very easy, no problem. Oh, I need to add a column for this. I forgot about that. This needs a column. Let's go back to daytime too. Just here on the front. I think that's the only column we need to place. Oh no, there's one at the back. Oh no, we don't need the one at the back. Just that one. Okay. So the question is, do I want to use an actual column? Where do I find them again? Architectural details, columns, here we go. Oh yeah, this will be easy. Actually, you know what? I probably could have used that over here. This probably would have been easier. Because if you hold down, that's the thing, with wallpapers and floors, you can apply it to objects by holding down Alt. It is kind of bizarre in some objects. I don't know if this, I still don't know if this is like something they're gonna keep forever, but in the case of this, that would have made it a lot easier just doing this, to be honest. So probably should have done that. I'm not gonna redo this because we spent time doing that, but in hindsight, yeah, that would have made sense. Look, I'm still here learning Paralives, okay? So, you know, we're gonna figure things out as we go. Okay, don't snap, please. I'm just trying to get it lined up. That's actually pretty good. It doesn't need to be too big though, so I'm just scaling it down a little bit. And it wasn't actually the same color as, like it wasn't bricks. I think I'll make it that color though. Yeah, so it matches that. Yeah, nice, I like that. All right. Yeah, I like this, it's cool. All right, hey, where'd my light go? Can I just not see it? No, maybe I hit undo and I deleted it. I guess so, my bad. All right, anyway, light there, and then we had a light down the side of the house, and there's a light here at the front of the house. I don't know if this spotlight makes sense for the stairs, so I actually might change it to this. And we actually don't, oh no, we do have a light by the door. We have one here. Again, they're not really providing that much light at the moment. Hopefully the update does a little bit more for us in that regard. I also didn't have any driveway lights, but I actually think that might be kind of nice to add them now. It doesn't have to be super fancy, like maybe just a couple lights in here. It basically does nothing. You can't really see them, but I like it. Do I want to do them here? No, I think just on that bit. It adds a little bit of lighting. I think we could probably do a light on this wall. Yes, that's cool. I like that. And maybe even one here for the driveway. Okay. All right, now you're talking. It doesn't provide much lighting, but I know it's there. This is so cool. I love this. This is so much fun. Okay, let's now do the wallpapers inside, because that was always something that we like to keep consistent amongst the games. Let's go back to daytime again. So this wall here is actually a white brick. So I'm just gonna get those and then just change it to white, or maybe that one, yeah. Love it, perfect. Then we had the wood panel. Oh, actually, this wall is also the white brick. Yep, and then just checking in Sims 4. Then the entire bathroom, the interior bathroom is all the white brick, so I'll just do that as well. Same with this one over here, all the white brick. There you go. And then this external wall in this den room, and I think that's the last white brick. Oh, no. And then this wall here in the kids' room, and that's the last white brick. Okay, then the wood paneling, so let's have a look there. This one's actually pretty good. I actually think this texture is probably like not even have, oh, obviously not that wall. That was my brick wall. This without having to change it much. Oh, but because we got different, wait, what? Why is that even a different? Oh, because wait, the platform creates two different walls? I didn't realize that. Interesting. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter, but it's not too bad. I guess it's only here, but we're gonna put an archway there. So this will be open anyway, so you probably won't notice that. All right, this here was a glass brick wall in Sims 1. And Sims 2, we did have a good option for it. I think Sims 3 and definitely 4, we did not have a good option for a glass wall. I don't know what we're gonna be able to do in Paralives here. Maybe a mod could be an option. Anyway, just going around and doing the wood paneling where we need it. This wall, pretty much, it's most of these walls in this area. Oops, down there, fantastic. Hallway, I think is most of the walls except the bathroom. That's actually a different wood texture, so I'll come back to that. Oh, this main bedroom, actually no, not that wall. That wall is brick. This wall is the wood paneling, and so is this one. Okay, yeah, the platform is actually creating an interesting thing with the walls. Also, there's some clipping going on with that wall coming in. Not ideal. We might have to revisit a different wall texture there just to mix it up. That's also a different wall texture on that one. This room is that wall there, this one, okay. And then the matching wall here is that color, and this and this. Okay, then I basically just need this, yeah, this, perfect, yeah. Basically this, just the white wood paneling for the ones that we've currently missed. So yeah, we might need to swap some of these, maybe to like this sort of more simple vertical paneling, but in that same darker color just to fix where it doesn't really line up particularly well, but I think we'll come back to that. Okay, I think that's all the white paneling. And then this is the kids' room, which I'm hoping we have a fun wallpaper. Oh, yeah, we could do something like this maybe, or maybe that one. Oh, actually, you know what, this one, I feel like this one is more, almost looks more like it was in like Sims 2 and Sims 1. So I actually quite like that. Ah, the same. Yeah, this is interesting. I didn't realize platforms broke up the wall vertically like that, which I think is a good and bad thing, because it does mean knowing that for future builds is actually kind of interesting. It means you can like do two different wall textures. But it does mean this wall, if I were to put this here and here, it kind of doesn't really work. So maybe we just put it on the, well, I guess we'll have furniture there. Maybe it'll be okay. I don't know. We might have to come back to that when we furnish that room. All right, I think that's all our walls except for that one there. And this one should be that. We got to figure out if there's some sort of glass brick we can do. Oh, and that little step, I guess. We didn't have that originally, but now we do. I also do need to do the floor texture. We have not gotten to that yet. Do we have a glass brick wall or like any window we can use to emulate that? No, the answer is no. Okay. Maybe the Steam Workshop has a glass brick wall. Glass brick. I'm finding some wild things on the workshop, but not just a glass brick wall. Okay. Of course we can do custom images. So I've loaded in a screenshot of the glass brick texture from The Sims 1. Yeah, the only downside to this is if you download this lot, it will not come with it. So you would have to get the image yourself and then apply it again. But we can do it. I think for the purposes of it just matching, I don't know, it's kind of fun. I get it on the other side as well. Can I put it on the side here? I can, but, oh, oops. But with the texture, does it, because obviously if I squish it, it's just gonna be squished. Oh, it actually doesn't even go small enough. That's interesting. But can we change how it crops? Wait, what? Actually, this one you can't. That's so weird. Hang on. I guess, can you only change how it crops in frames? I mean, I guess I can just make a custom, hang on. Let me crop, I need to make a version with only a single glass brick. Yeah, I basically got the texture from Sims 1. And obviously, I did scale it up, obviously, but I left it as like pixelated because I figured if we like scaled it up and blurred it, it just wouldn't look the same. Like basically, I feel like from this distance, that looks like The Sims 1. Obviously, when you get close, then you see the pixels, but I don't think it really matters. For the purposes of this, same house build, I think that's fine. All right, I just made a single brick version. All right, yeah. Yes, now I'm gonna have to not manually, but use the advanced scale just to make it smaller to actually fit properly. Let's get that on. Hey, I mean, that works pretty well. Yeah, but if you download this, it will not have those. I actually don't know what shows up. I don't know if it just does like that default image, wherever that, I guess it probably does. I don't even know where that default image is. But for now, for our purposes, I like it. Okay, actually painting the wall behind is really hard. There we go. Okay, I gotta paint all these upper levels now because a lot of this is visible. Oh, why is this one wall? Oh yeah, didn't I have like a weird thing where it didn't cut properly? Like, see, this goes all the way through. This wall should be, that's so annoying. It should be two different pieces. What if I did a separator? Hang on, what the heck is going on up here? I'm just worried about okay, that is separate, but that does not line up with the window, so. What if I just rebuild this wall? Maybe this will just fix everything. I remember I had a lot of issues with this last time though. It's still, I don't know, wait, that is separate now, hang on. Did I break anything else though? Oh, these windows are all messed up. I think everything else looks good though. Okay, hang on. I don't know why the window is messed up. I don't know. So these windows are not really snapping together. I don't even know, how the heck did I place these originally? I don't know. Oh, dang it. It's like snapping to all sorts of different stuff. Like it's snapped to that window. And actually that wall there is not getting cut. That's where the wall gets cut in half. I think we might just have to deal with that, to be honest, because it is what it is. Okay, hang on. So now I can paint that wall. Then I gotta paint this wall, because this is also visible. And then this, all the way up. There you go. Okay, so the hallway is fully painted to the ceiling. We'll do the same in the living room here. Yeah, with all the different wall sizes and stuff, it's okay with the bricks. This paneling gets a little, it doesn't look great, I'm gonna be honest. But maybe it doesn't matter, because you won't really see it. I'm just gonna kind of ignore. Oh, so we have the same wall clipping issue here, where this upper wall isn't getting cut out. So I think that'll be okay if I just leave it, because we're gonna put curtains over it, right? So I'm just gonna leave that. In here, I'm just gonna paint this area as like, because this is not an area we're actually gonna have access to. Same with this area. Uh-oh, for some reason that painted all of that. Yeah, same with this area. So I'm just gonna paint it so it's not just like the drywall look, because I feel like that looks just kind of messy. So then it's like, okay, yeah, that's clearly like roof void space. Okay, I think this wall I am gonna actually have to change to this one, just because it's so obvious here. And we still get the glitch with the white. So I think we're gonna have to deal with that. I'm just gonna grab this color, and then hopefully we can, first of all, make it look like the wall's supposed to. Yeah, so you can still see it glitch if you look closely, but I think that's a heck of a lot better. And then I guess it doesn't line up. I really hope they add a way to like just move where the wall texture is so you can like line them up somehow. Because you can kind of do that with the floors. Well, you can rotate the floors, but you can't do that with walls. I think this should be okay because it's all in line, yeah. Does mean we have a lot of different wall textures in this room. I might actually, oh no, I'll leave that one because I like the look of it. We do technically have like 3 different wall textures in this room now, but wait, no, 4. Every single wall is a different texture. That's probably not great, but it's fine. All right, the kitchen dining area. So paint all this. Should be pretty straightforward. That's bricks. And then the next level is actually a roof area. So we'll just paint that in like we did on the others. Because yeah, then you can see which walls are clearly open. It doesn't, at least in my opinion, I don't think it looks as messy. I'm gonna paint all those as well, just so they're all filled in. All right, now we actually have a somewhat, you know, painted interior. Well, it's fully painted. It's such a simple thing. I guess, look, we could have done this exact same thing in Sims 2, 3, and 4. I just didn't. I think it's just a lot easier in Paralives because you just need the image. You don't need to make custom content. It's just a PNG image on my desktop that I put in the game. Like, it's not that easy in Sims 2, 3, and 4. It's not that hard, but it's definitely more involved than just getting an image and putting it in. So I think that's fair to do that in this game. Okay, so then let's get, oh, this is actually gonna be, ooh, the doors here. Yeah, this is gonna be really squishy. Well, that's not a door though. The door for that is over here. Now, I think we actually originally had these pretty similar, like in the Sims 1 version, they were a similar color to the wall, which were, well, actually they're definitely a more rich color, like a mahogany, probably almost like that. I'm actually gonna do this, duplicate it, and just adjust it a little bit. Because honestly, it's probably similar to the wall. Like I know that is a different color, but I kind of actually like that because that's kind of how it was before. Now, I guess we don't have to put these doors where they were in the other games, right? Like they were strictly on the grids and all that, but the door was, actually, good question. Where was the door? I still want it to be like, you know, in line with it more or less. You know, over here we go. Yeah, so it's like sort of one grid tile in there. That one's in the corner. And then, yeah, these two are right next to each other. So that's definitely going to be very squishy in Paralives. And then the door to the bathroom is there. This bathroom door is there. Then we have a little archway here. And then we have like double arches over here to the sort of dining kitchen area. It's all pretty straightforward. So let me do these ones first. I want to put that one there. This is also the same problem where it actually does not fit in these areas. We literally have to make the doors smaller to be able to fit. So let's do that, I guess. Good thing it still works. This game is very, very flexible in what it lets you do. And not only is it flexible in what it lets you do, it's also flexible in letting it happen. Because like I can imagine if The Sims like added this, where you could like squish doors and stuff, they just wouldn't work. But that should work. I'm gonna leave that door full width just because having thin doors everywhere would be so annoying. And then I will duplicate this door though. Does it duplicate the width? It does. Fantastic. And then I can put that here. It fits in. We're gonna flip it so it opens that way. And I think for the sake, oh my gosh, I forgot that was up higher. Dang it. Actually, we could do like do that. Maybe we should just change this room. I think it'd be better to do this, and then maybe this wall becomes, or we just leave it. Maybe we just do that. It's just different. I think it just needs to be different in Paralives because of the way it works. Because of the way that it is. All right, so yes, I'm gonna use a thinner door here, because then, oh God, that looks, oh my gosh. All right, I need to make the door taller, I reckon. Otherwise, I hate that. I hate that so much. This door is going to be thin and tall. It's not going to be great, is it? Oh, I'm rotating it. That is not what I meant to do. Undo. Meant to do this. Stretch it up a little bit. There you go. Alrighty. Okay. It does stretch the doorknob too. Little funny, but you know, you got to do what you got to do. Okay. We've got platforms to deal with. We will test all these doors, I think, before I fully like commit and keep all this. Because I do need to make sure this actually all works. I'm not 100% on all that. All right, then we just needed a little archway over here. Which one matches that one the most? Probably like this. And yeah, we can resize it. Fantastic. I think that's probably good. Wait, is that the same one I just placed? I was trying to get a different one. I think I placed the exact same one. Well, there's just, oh, actually, you know what? I think this one actually looks, because it's the exact same height. Maybe we'll do this one. Is that the same? I think it is actually the same. That is not the button I meant to press. Okay, hello, I'm trying to move it. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna put it there. It can go about there. Yeah, that's fine. And then we'll make it a little bit thinner. Oh, that's as thin as it goes. I guess that's it. Unless we want to use advanced move. And then I'm going to put these on the corner here. Let me just place it as close to the corner as that like kind of lets me without it getting weird out there. Let me just move this one as well up into the point it gets weird. Also, I guess we want the corner to look, okay, can you stop highlighting? Okay, yeah. We need the corner to look a little bit neater. So I think this one's like a little too far over. So just want to like line up the the frames, yeah. So you get a nice, neat corner there. That's better. Actually, I should probably do this one first. Let's go to there. Have that frame there. And then I'm going to copy that because we actually want the same size here on both. Oh, whoops. Yeah, on both here. And then I'll just place this one to fit. Yeah, because then they're exactly the same. That gets us that diagonal corner area. I can't make them taller though. I guess I could with resizing, but let's just go with that. Let's try and not overcomplicate it. Also, what's going on with the ceiling in here? Oh my gosh, the camera. Hang on. How do you even, it's really hard to like see inside these builds. And I'm using a camera mod, which I guess maybe makes it harder, but I feel like normally it's, wow, the ceiling is really tall in this room. But like, even in photo mode, right? It's very hard to like, whoa, and now I'm down there. It's hard to get the angle. And anyway, there's no way to change like field of view or anything, is there? I guess we just don't worry about that right now. Anyway, that's not really relevant right now. Okay, the next major thing, or I guess maybe the last like major thing I need to do is actually the floorboards, because these are just not the right color right now. If we have a look in Sims 4, we've kind of done this sort of orange, they're pretty big. Oh, that's not the right thing. Oh, I'm using Paralives controls now. Eyedropper in Sims 4 is E and it's I in Paralives. Oh, that rug is massive. Hang on. I'm just trying to get the floor here so we can have a look at it. Yeah, it's kind of this. Does that button not work? What the heck? Oh, I think it is. Okay. I don't know how to play this. Okay, you know what I've discovered? Switching live between Sims 4 and Paralives, not easy because the controls are similar but slightly different. Anyway, it's like this sort of orangey, rich kind of color. So that's kind of what we're after. We're kind of there. Like the default is pretty similar, but it's not quite right. Also, the boards I think are just a little too thin. So what is the biggest board we can do? Like that. I don't love the knots in it though. I think maybe, well, yeah, maybe that one's a little bit cleaner. That's, yeah, way too small. So it pretty much has to be one of these two because I don't think there's any other option we could use there. So I'm thinking this one, and then what color choices do we have here? Like there's this one that I'd already apparently made at some point, which these are actually pretty good. These custom colors. Maybe that one, honestly. Let me just do it. I know it's not in the bathroom in the build, but let me just paint this everywhere. I actually think that's pretty good. I quite like that. It looks nice. It looks warm. It's different to the wall it's supposed to be. Yeah, nice. I like that. I actually want to have a look at my Sims 1 version, which I think hopefully I still have the screenshots of. I don't know where I would have put them. Actually, on my website, I posted the house. So in the Sims 1, hang on, can we see the glass brick wall in these? Oh, there it is. Hang on, go back. Yeah, look, we did that. We done it. Anyway, so I kind of want to base some of the other textures and stuff. Oh, this was actually used to be white. I guess I changed that in another version. Interesting. So we had the green there for the rug, which was the same color as this office. And we had like jade green tiles in both of the bathrooms with like this sort of tiled top to the bathroom. So I kind of want to recreate these colors and textures, but obviously we're also basing it on the other versions and sort of making a little bit of an amalgamation. So jade green tiles. Well, first of all, which tile would be best for it? So we can do any tile we want, I presume, because we can make these all green. I guess it's just that kind of had like a, ooh, wait, how much customization do we have on these? No, not a lot. I was kind of hoping we could do the grout color because it has like white grout in between, which looks really clean. I don't think any of these you can change like the grout color, right? Like, well, maybe these actually. Oh, but it doesn't. Oh, that's this. Yeah, we need more options where like the grout is separate because like this, I guess technically it's separate, but the white color on this, if I duplicate the white actually changes the second tile as well, which is kind of annoying. So you can't do a separate grout. Maybe this one? No, this is just one color as well. I might need to start getting to CC making. Do we call it CC in Paralives? What is mods? Yeah, even this, it's like the grout, or I guess the mortar, because these are bricks. Is just the same. It's all one swatch. I hope they update some of these to allow you to change it more. But I guess for now, I think we'll do that. That's probably going to be our best bet. I think that works pretty well for our purposes anyway. I might tweak it a little bit. Let's see. Can we get what am I looking for? Counters. Can we get a tiled countertop? So the Sims 1, this is a perfect version for a perfect like look for the Sims 1. We had two of them. Okay, don't rotate. No, stop rotating. There we go. Can we oh, you can get that on the top. That's perfect. All right. Can I change the color while it's on there? I can. Okay. Yeah, just because those tiles are actually probably they're like more green, but like I really wish I could make that white in between. But yeah. Like that, probably a little less saturated though. And then this would go more yellow, but it's just basically that. Yeah, perfect. Yeah. And then can I change the handles on here? I feel like you can, right? Oh yeah, here we go. Yes. Yeah. Oh, dude, this is the cabinet. This is what it is in Sims 1. Oh, the texture though stretches across the entire item. I was hoping that this texture would tile. But if we just make it, I think we'll just have to do two separate pieces then instead. So that texture on the top does that. That's so cool. This is perfect. Okay. And then in here we have the cabinets all along this wall, which I think, because it's not going to place evenly, I think I'll just do three separate ones. And then maybe if I go, how would I even do, I don't know what that's snapping to. Maybe like, is this just close enough now that it looks the same? I think the one in the middle is technically wider, but it's probably close enough that I'm happy with that. Okay, and then sinks. Honestly, just a basic like bathroom sink, probably like this. Maybe just, yeah, perfect. And then this one over in this bathroom. I love that we can get like, dude, okay, this is just gonna turn into like a Sims 1. Maybe we should do Sims 1 builds in Paralives, just for funsies. All the textures and stuff. All right, bathtubs next. What am I looking? Plumbing? Bathtubs. All right, what do we got? Oh my God, this is massive. No. Wait, is this just because it's a bigger, oh no, okay. This is where scale is maybe gonna bite us a little bit here. Okay, this is a little bit bigger than I would like. It does not leave a lot of room there. Yeah. This is where the scale is going to be a little rough. Does this fit? Because we need to fit this. What? Oh gosh, we need to fit this here and then. Okay. The camera mods make rotating stuff kind of annoying. I gotta be honest. The tub is supposed to be there, and this is supposed to be space for a shower next to it. Okay. Okay, the shower's also well, that one's a bit smaller. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is where we're gonna have scaling issues. Well, how small can we make it, you know? Well, if I use this, what if we just make it custom? And then I definitely have to make this tub shorter. This is too big. Let's go like to there. Is that gonna be small enough? Still not a lot of room there, is it? Let's go smaller. All right, it's a cute little tub. Can we get in that? I don't know. I have not tested anything in this build yet. Can I even get in this house? Where am I? All right, we can still use the stairs. We can still get in the front door. All right, I'm in the bathroom. Can I get in the tub? Yes. It doesn't look great, I'm going to be honest. Okay, let's okay, let's get rid of that. We might just have to do a combo. This probably just makes more sense, just combining them instead. And now it's actually not big enough. Also kind of annoying. Could we do, oh, you can actually flip it, which is actually pretty cool. I do like that. Could we just do like a bulkhead here? Actually, that's not really the right term, but just like a wall here. Oh, I can. Yes. I don't know what you'd call this. Not a bulkhead is what goes above it, but whatever you'd call this. I don't know. I'm gonna put that to there, and then I just want to try and get a wall. Can I not? Hang on, turn the grid off. Yeah, right there. And then, are those joined? Yes. Okay. So then that just becomes part of the wall. And then it sort of fits in there neatly. Yeah, okay. All right, Samaj, enjoy. All right, so that'll work better now. I don't know what I'm gonna do in the ensuite though, because this is supposed to have a tub, a shower, and a toilet. That's just not all gonna fit in. It is just not. So we do need to change that. I don't think we can make the tub smaller. Maybe we just have to get rid of it and just have a shower instead. Even this, it's like, I don't know where to put it because it's sort of rotation. It's annoying that the camera mod doesn't, unless, to be fair, I've not updated it. I don't know if it's been changed, but it doesn't recognize you're trying to rotate an object, so it rotates your camera at the same time. So annoying. But yeah, anyway, what I'm trying to say is it blocks the window at the same time. Maybe a diagonal one? It's just not gonna fit. Oh, I guess we could just, why don't we just, I guess we're just gonna have to make one. So the shower kind of goes here. So what, yeah, let's just make a shower then. And originally the toilet goes there, but I think we'll just have to do the toilet over the other side. Although, hang on, how's this gonna work? Maybe I might actually move, hello? Where is it? Wait, I'm not sure how this is all gonna work. I need a toilet, let me get a toilet in this place. So originally the toilet, what? Snapping to went like here next to the door, and then the shower is just there, which actually, you know what, I think that does still work. Look, it's gonna be squishy. It just is. It's a small house. It was not built for Paras, it was built for Simses. Turn off the grid there. I'm gonna use the wall. I wanna use a half wall? Maybe. Okay, I'm trying to like just go here. I have to like free build it. Maybe to about there. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. How do I change the height of a half wall? Can you not do that? I just thought you could. Hang on, let me just, I guess you can't do that. Oh, that's how you do that. Oh, I just figured that out. That's actually a really cool, I was trying to figure this out the other day. So look at this, I've got two vertical wall segments, but they count as one level. Like it's just one wall, but I can actually now paint it in two different patterns. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, this, we need to lock this in our memory banks because this is gonna be super useful. So if you build a half wall then click on the top half and restore the wall. It's actually 2 different wall pieces technically, but it's still like 1 level of the house. So then that means you can, instead of just doing 1 wall texture, you can have like brick on the bottom and then something else on the top. But it's, again, still 1 level. Oh, that's so cool. I gotta remember that. So much. Look at him there floating. Anyway, I guess it's bricks. And then we'll put like glass here. So it's just a glass shower screen. Should we just do that, I guess? It looks a little too like modern though. It's supposed to look old. Maybe no glass then. It just doesn't look great like that. Oh, hang on. Yes! All right. Although this won't look good if you download it. So you know what, I'm not gonna do that. Could do that. So it's kind of like the same as the front, but it's like the shower, I guess. I don't know if I love that. I think it's better than the other one, like the single pane. I wish we had more like glass texture, just like frosted glass or something. Oh wait, unless I haven't checked to be honest. No, I don't think you can do that. No. All right, well, we definitely can't fit a bathtub in here as well. So let's move on now. That took me forever. All right, we just need a couple of bathroom mirrors. Whoa, that's way bigger than I thought it was. Okay, this is very boring. I just set everything to white, but they're just supposed to be like a white bathroom mirror. There you go. It's also very hard to align them. I hope we get some, I don't know. I don't even know what the solution is, but we need some way to like align stuff. Like I love being able to place stuff. Oh, disappeared. I love being able to place stuff anywhere, but sometimes just you need to like even just like placing lights on a wall or something. Well, actually on the walls are right. It's mostly the ceiling when you're trying to place stuff. Okay, what else do we need? Well, we need a toilet in this bathroom. We don't have that yet. So, look, it's still a little squishy. It's right next to the door. So change that. It's a little dark actually. It looks kind of a little yellowy. That one. Yeah, nice. Look, I'm pretty happy with that. And I think we just need some little lights in here. I think these just had like little lights sort of around like that. I think obviously we're gonna need more light than that. I think we'll just do the same kind of like this sort of ceiling light. Hopefully it should provide enough for now. He's in the tub. All right, I think that's a good solution just to get that all to fit in there. And then we do still have the bathtub here, which is good. Should we see? Oh, yeah, I need to do the rest of the floor coverings actually. Let me do that. So we had a few carpets. So this was carpet down the end. Should be a blue one. Yeah, why not? That's all right. What's the other texture look like? No, I like this one better. And then we have green, which is gonna match our rug, which thankfully, because it's a floor texture, we can just hold Alt and put it on whatever we want. So I don't think, because obviously I think doing floor tiles is very hard. We'd have to use like the section or the separator tool, which I don't really want to because I think that'll be difficult. That stays floorboards. We do have this raised entrance platform, which I think we could either copy this, and you sort of come in on that, or we have like the green tiles from the bathroom as our entrance, which I also don't mind. I think that's quite nice. But we do have a red door, so it's kind of like, I don't know. So maybe we'll try this. I'm gonna rotate the tiles. Again, I kind of wish we had a thing where we could move where it's aligned, because ideally I'd want this like lined up there, but we'll just go with that for now. All right, so rugs, thankfully they added custom rugs, which, well, I guess I don't even know. No, I don't want a custom rug. I want a regular rug, never mind. Custom rug does not matter in this case, because we're gonna use the carpet. Oh wait, you can't put a texture on the rug? Oh, okay, well, that does provide an interesting problem. I don't know if that's the same for all rugs, so let me just try a few different ones. Okay. Well, my whole plan was to color a rug, but if I can't do that, that is actually an issue. Oh, okay, no, it doesn't apply to all. This rug works. All right, fine. Works for me. Perfect. Okay, we'll use this one. I don't know why it doesn't work on all of them. It works on this one. All right, I love that actually. That being able to put like floors and walls onto anything is super useful. All right, so that's gonna go there, and then we're just gonna get all the other pieces in here. All right, well, we need a green couch. Oh my God, wait, this is like the exact couch. I mean, it's not the exact, okay, rotate, there we go. Okay, so stop for a second. Okay, all right, there we go. It's pretty similar though, like that. I'm actually pretty happy about that. So it wants to put it there, which actually I think is probably a good spot, because we have like a side table and like a plant and then a bookcase. That's pretty good. The rug actually does go all the way to the walls, but that's only because it was carpet in the previous game. So I don't think I actually need to do that. So I think we'll just size this rug to make it make sense. It's probably the best idea. And then we always had a fun accent armchair. Oh wait, that's like perfect. wait, we have like the perfect furniture in this game. It's kind of nuts. So hang on, let me show you Sims 4. Okay, so we had like the yellow chair there, that couch, very similar. And then TV and stuff is there. You can see the rug sort of takes up that whole space. But then, oh, I've closed the Sims 1, hang on. Yeah, look at the Sims 1. Yeah, that's basically what it is. Side table, the phone, the couch. So yeah, that floor, I guess, takes up the whole space in all of them. But again, I think because now we don't have to, it probably makes sense not to do that. We could maybe make the rug a bit bigger. Because I feel like this yellow could be a little bit more intense. Yeah. Really pump it up. And then maybe, can we make this look a little bit more, like that color's almost right. Kind of needs a little bit more, yeah, maybe like there. I think that is actually a smidge better. All right, well, these are really small. I guess I'm kind of used to this, the Sims 4 where side tables are massive. I actually do need it to be a little bit bigger though. It might need to sit on the rug, otherwise it might look a little weird. All right, that's gonna go there. Probably needs to be more like, it just needs to be a richer color. That looks a little bit faded. Give it a little bit more, a little less orange though. That's more orange. It's hard to get the right tone. I think maybe like there. Yeah. I need a potted plant, please. We got a fern here. Oh, there you go. Look at this. Fern. Perfect. Whoops, not two of them. So I actually might need to make this a little bit smaller. It seems a little big. This is so cool. I don't know. I'm way too thrilled about this. Okay, it needs to be more like terracotta kind of color, even though it's clearly like almost looks like a wicker or something. I don't know. Yeah, kind of like there-ish. Oh, that's a bit better. Yeah. Okay. Then we need a bookcase just off to the side. Problem with it was kind of like a low. The problem with bookcases is I kind of wish I had more scaling options. I think I actually might need to get a custom, well, not get a custom, make a custom one. I'm still not used to this menu where stuff is. Where do I find shelves? Living room? Storage. Yeah, here we go. Shelves. Not right. They don't really have what I want. Okay, we might just have to use, actually, let's just use this. I think it's gonna be easier. So I wanna grab the color from this one. Oh, you can remove the books from that. I didn't even know you could do that. That's kind of cool. All right, that is cool. I like that. All right, give it that same color. Because what I was actually going to do is get two of these. And because now I know you can remove books from them, I think one of them will remove books from. So then we can just put other stuff in there. Because it did have like little decorative things in there. Oh, okay, that's bigger than I thought. What the heck is this? Why is it so big? I thought it was like way smaller. Got a Gangnam style robot. I know it's Gundam. Now I do. Do we have like vases and stuff? Vase. Oh, we do. Good. Do that in there, but make it smaller so it fit. Actually, maybe in there. Yeah. That one over there. Lovely. Maybe a slightly more vibrant color. Any sculptures? We have the cars. Not really the sculpture I'm after. Well, that's kind of cool. Or is it just like a towel? It's just hanging off something. Obviously not for here, but a bird. It's kind of fun. Whatever this thing is. Okay, I need like, honestly, I guess more books is actually not a bad thing because this is still a bookcase. So we could just custom place some books in here. And then maybe that's it. So then we've sort of got a few like extra little details in there. Oh, do we have a phone? Oh, we do. I mean, that's not really a phone. That's it says health clutter. I'm not sure exactly what that is. There's a cell phone, headphones. I might need to put something else on this. I mean, I guess we could. It's maybe a little silly, but sure, let's go for it. I need some nice wall art behind here. So like this. Ooh, I do like these like colored ones. I might use those somewhere else, but this needs to be, this is kind of like a black and white picture. Maybe we do like the lion or something. Maybe that's a good one. Just, it's just kind of like, well, maybe even that actually. I kind of like that. Change border. Oh, right about that. Yeah, I just want to use one of the items in, or one of the pieces of art that's already in the game so that if you download it, you'll get the same picture there. So I'll just do that. Black and white. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And then the wall lights, I think, yeah, I guess we'll just use these, right? They're literally called mid-century. Midi-genity. Mid-century. We had lights there and there-ish. All right. They're very white. Like the color of the light. I think I need to make it a little bit warmer. Like there. It's a subtle difference. Maybe not a good difference or much of a difference, but it's a difference. I think it's going to look better when they do the update in a few days' time. All right, then we need like a lamp over in this corner, which I guess I'll use what I had downstairs, which is basically, although I think we kind of had one more like this. That actually might be better. What was it in Sims 1? Because Sims 4, it's this lamp here. So pretty similar to what I just did. But I'm wondering what color it was in Sims 1. Oh, it was just like a standard lamp. Okay, that's not really anything to go on. I actually don't know that I want it to be yellow because we've got the yellow chair right there. I think what I do want though is probably to grab the color of this wood again. We get that same wood color. And then maybe the lampshade, go to daytime, because yeah, I think that the blue, oops, let me do that. The blue, what am I talking about? What? I think I was looking at Samaj and I said blue. We could do like a green. Oh, we could do blue actually. Or do we just go like a neutral sort of, yeah, like cream? Maybe that's it. It's not really supposed to be a feature of the room, so maybe just sort of blend it in a bit more. And then the light as well, just give it a little bit of warmth. Maybe there. Let's have a look. It actually kind of looks cool against the glass bricks, so I don't mind that. We're definitely going to need more light in here though, so it's just so dark in this game at the moment. There's like Sims 4 base game levels of brightness right now. Oh wait, hang on, the ceiling is like 2 levels up, right? Where? I can't even see this light. Where is it? I don't know where that light is. You just can't see it. I'm gonna place this one so we can see it. All right, well that provides a bit more light. And it's kind of, and actually that's kind of good because it's a ceiling light that's a few levels up. So even though it's kind of big, when you're normally playing, you don't really see it because it's up high. Yeah, I actually like that. All right, we had a big stereo here. Do we have that kind of thing? I actually don't even know. I feel like I should know. Have a look. Oh, we got like individual speakers and we got like a record player. We got like a sound bar. Okay. Well, we do have an old school TV. That's perfect because we need that for our little TV cabinet. So I'll get that out. I suppose we could probably use these and just scale it up, right? That makes sense. So if we go here, let me just get these. Let me go back to daytime. And then I'll get this as well because we'll need that. And then I just need some sort of other thing to put it on, which honestly, probably this. Yeah. Okay, hang on. Do I still have the color selected? Actually, it's more of like a walnutty. I actually kind of like that color. Hang on, I need to edit it. It actually is more like, oh, it's kind of like that. Do we have that vertical? I want that texture, but going the like up and down. That's kind of close, but not really. Dang it, game. It doesn't have that same one. All right, but then I need to go more. It needs to be lighter. It's kind of, oh, hang on. Kind of a interesting like that. And then this probably almost like black. Okay, this is actually kind of working. Dude, I love, this is why we need textures and color wheels and stuff. Cause like, then you're able to make all this stuff. Sure, does it take me 10 billion hours to do this? Yes. Is it worth it? Also, yes. At least when recreating something. I don't know if I'd just randomly create this from scratch, but like, oh, that's too close to the wall. Green, and then I like the green color of that. Let me just duplicate that. I need to change that to that color. Yeah, so it sort of matches in. Okay. It's actually maybe too wide. I just realized. Probably just go like that. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I like that. All right, sweet. Oh, I actually ended up putting another light above this too. So, oh, hang on, I got to get the vertical height. Yeah, there's no, what is it? Is that snapping to the other lights? I don't think so. I don't know what that's snapping to. Yeah, it's hard to get all the positions the same around the place. Okay, then I need to do a little TV stand, which should be all right. It's basically just a little cabinet. Could I even just use, oh no, that probably wouldn't make sense. Oh wait, this, yeah, there, hold up. This is like perfect. Dude, I mean, that's it. That's like it. I need like CDs, because like, do we have magazine? I guess I need like a stack of CDs in this place. We do have a games console. They don't do anything. Also, it's way too big in there. There you go. It's a slim version. It's kind of awkwardly sitting in there. It doesn't really work. I kind of wish I could mirror this. I kind of wanted like a horizontal console, but we don't really have that, so beautiful. Doesn't that look amazing? Stunning. Okay, well, this is actually the living room pretty much done. Obviously, I need to do the curtains now, which curtains are very flexible, but how much is it gonna work? How much is it gonna work? What? Yeah, whatever. Because I kind of want, if I open these, do they, okay, yeah, actually this will be fine. Yeah, great. Okay, good. Yeah, this will be easy. This is like the easy bit. So I think I want them overlapping. Well, they overlapped the last window. They didn't extend beyond that, I don't think. We go to there, and then just go all the way down. Question is, do we see them on this lower level? No. I guess, what do we want to prioritize here? Like, if I bring it down, hang on. It's still on the upper. Oh, wait, hang on. That's interesting. So maybe if I place it on this level, but then extend it upward, we'll still see it. I don't know if that makes sense. But see, I've now placed it on this wall. So it is on this wall, right? But then, if I now extend it up to cover the top of the windows, which I guess we don't have to, but anyway, let's do that. So now it's technically, it extends up, but it's actually placed here, so we still see it on that wall. Okay, that works. But do we like that it sort of sticks up like that? It's kind of for the benefit of when you have the walls fully up, which is not that often. I don't know. I guess we'll just do it, because that's kind of how it's supposed to be. I just got to move all of this. I really wish they add, not wish. Well, I do wish, but I hope they add a multi-select tool so you can like group stuff and move it all together. Because obviously when things are placed on each other, they move together, like these two move together, but I want to move all this stuff at the same time. Because now I have to like keep nudging it all to get it in the right spot, which I'm not sure where it is until I've placed it all. If that makes sense. There you go. How far off the wall is it? It's all right. And that light kind of still needs to be there, because otherwise I think it looks weird if it's not lined up with the wall panel. But anyway. Okay, well that I think is our living room, which I think looks pretty sweet. Yes. All right, guys, I'm worried that this is a three-parter. I didn't think it'd be a three-parter, but how long into this video are we right now? And we've done the front little area, we've done that, we've done this and a couple of bathrooms. And I still got to do all of this and the outside. Why? Why is it? No, I mean, I know why it is because I'm taking my time and customizing everything. I was gonna say, why is it taking so long? I know why it's taking long. All right, well, let's have a look at the kitchen now. Okay, this is another area where scaling may bite me in the butt. Which fridge do we want to use? Probably just this one. Okay, again, can we, with the rotation, please? There you go. Pop it against that wall. That's totally fine. Kitchen cabinets are just like, I actually want to get the Sims 1 kind of looking ones because I love that sort of, those old cabinets. Like, look at that. I love that. That's what I'm going for here. So we just need to be able to change the doors separately, which pretty much is this one. Although this doesn't have like the backsplash, like kick up bit, which I think I prefer. Can I change the doors separately on this one? I actually don't think we can. Okay. So this is actually not, I think we'll just have to use this. Oh, but then, hang on. Wait, this is a problem. Oh, there is a separate island version. Okay, I was going to say, because otherwise it has the backsplash. We can't really do an island. Okay, that's all right then. We'll use this one. Oops. How big is a stove before I go like coloring and all that? Let's see. Okay, this actually does fit, I think. So if I get this one here again. Yeah. Surprisingly, that actually all works. I don't know how we didn't have scale issues with the kitchen. The bathroom and the bathtubs, like the bathtubs and the showers are so different from the Sims. Like that scale is wildly different. In The Sims, a fridge is like the same width as a shower, which is, yeah, that doesn't make sense when you think about it. If you think about your real life fridge and your real life shower. So this is the difference in Paralives, and that's kind of the difference. That's what we ended up with. That's why the bathrooms didn't work. But this is working, so that's actually quite good. All right, let me get the colors of this. The doors are kind of like a mustardy, yeah, kind of that, maybe a little darker. But also a little bit more of a, we need a different texture. I guess it's probably, well, it's not like a plastic. It probably is like a wood, but like more like a particle, not particle, like an MDF kind of board or something. Oh, actually, yeah, like that kind of texture. It needs to be a little bit more orangey, I think. Maybe there. All right, the cabinet, do the same sort of texture. And then it's like, yeah, it's kind of like that, but like, and it's kind of hard to see because it's around the side there, but yeah, that looks good. Oops. And then I need to change the handles to little circles. They need to be in the middle, but I can't change that, so whatever. And then the countertop, oh, we can't change the texture of it, that's all right. Also like a yellowy, but like a lighter. And then I actually need to make the fridge and the stove. Yeah, that's probably good. These actually need to be white rather than cream, so I'm gonna change those. Yeah, oh yeah. That's a kitchen, baby. Yeah. Okay, so then our kitchen island is in line with this here. Oops. Let's grab out this. This is actually a different, oh gosh, what's happening? Kind of scaling. I think there will be all right. And I think if I just drag it out to there. Oh, we did actually have a bin on the end of the island, but I mean, I kind of only, you don't even need bins in this game, do you? Like, I feel like they don't really exist, do they? Like they exist, but I don't think they use them, right? I mean, I'll add one in. It kind of has to sit on the end there though, or we make the islands, whoops, small. Wait, what did I do in Sims? Because if I look at Sims 1, you can see I've just put it on the end there. So we got like 2 pieces and then it's there. What did I do in Sims 4? Okay, so did I put it there. All right, maybe we'll do that instead. Yeah, I think that makes more sense anyway. We'll make it smaller, or actually we're gonna use this. Oh, these actually have cabinets though. So it's kind of weird to have it, you know what, I won't do that. Because the Sims 4 one didn't actually have the cabinet door there. Oh, we could put it here. Like it's still kind of like in the walkway, but it's more like off to the side. Like, actually it's like in the hallway as you're coming down here. Whatever. I could maybe put it there. Maybe that's better. I'm deliberate. Okay, you know what? This is why it's taken me 3 parts, potentially. I'm not sold on that idea yet, but it's taken 5 years to decide where the bin goes. All right, sink. I think we'll just get a big sink like this, or do we want to do like a double? Maybe that's better. It kind of feels like it's a little too close to the edge though. Maybe we should just put it in the middle. Yeah, I might just do that. All right, then I need wall cabinets here, so let's do that. I mean, I guess just these, and then we just drag along the wall, right? So I want it to be pretty much just in line with the kitchen. So let's just do, if I want to do the same thing I did with the curtains, because if I play, because up here, this is actually 2, what? Oh no, it's just 1 separate level. There's an extra level up here. So if I place it on there, we won't be able to see them. Make sure to place on this wall here, and then we'll drag out on this level. There, all the way across, there, up, all the way up-ish. I just don't like how, that actually does look maybe too tall, you know what? We won't go all the way up, we'll go to there. I don't like that all the doors, oh, these have a separate color swatch than those, are the same way. I wish it would automatically flip them. I know we can like flip them, but then we'd have to place them all individually. Hopefully there's a way you can do that in the future. All right, I need all these colors. Wow, beautiful. I actually think we should maybe do different colors up here. like similar, but I think maybe the cabinet actually needs to be lighter. But kind of, maybe the cabinet should be the color of the countertop. That's a little too light, but I like where it's going, I think. Or maybe it's odd. Or maybe, hang on, maybe the doors should be the countertop color, and then the cabinets are like those door colors. Is that weird? It does kind of look weird. I think it's better though. Okay, I toned it down like a smidge. I think that's better. I'm just gonna overlap these, get this to snap in there somewhere. Gonna bring this back a little bit so it lines up with the counter more, and there's a little bit of a gap around the fridge. Yeah. Okay, how's that? All right, so now if we have the walls up here, we do see those on the wall. Great. That's all I wanted, folks. Well, no, I did want more than that too. Get some utensils. Got a pot on the stove. Can they still use it? I don't really know. I'm gonna do it anyway. Some knives on the wall. Get a little, I don't know, I'm just getting decor now, why not? Dish rack, yeah. Oh, a little bread thing. That bread looks good, dude. Nah, I don't wanna put it there. I don't really have room for it. Ooh, a chopping board. Aprons. Okay, now I'm just adding details of funsies. Definitely worth it though. Okay, I need bar stool seating, which these look like they go, although I don't know what I'm doing for the dining table area. I kind of also wish I had snap points, but because these don't actually function yet, we just kind of have to eyeball it. Like they can't actually sit on those. Those colors are actually pretty good, like already. Fruit bowl? Maybe here somewhere. Okay, we need to do the dining area. Like I'm pretty happy with that. We'll keep going on that in a second. We need to do the dining area, which has a pretty funky rug, which actually this one might work pretty well for. Let's change it to greens. Yeah, actually that's gonna work perfectly. So in Sims 4, whoops, it looks like that. We got that sort of green blocky rug, pretty similar. We got a nice big artwork on the wall. We got an aquarium, which obviously we can't do. And chess table, also can't do that. And then in Sims 1, oh, it's kind of behind my head there. You can kind of see it though. It has the dining table there. It has blue chairs instead. That big piece of art is still there. And then like a hutch just in that spot. So we kind of just, we'll do what we can to make it work. So first up, mid-century dining table, 100%. Let's just get this in. Sure, it's gonna go there apparently. And I think I want it probably this color that we've got on these. Yeah, nice. Okay, then we need to figure out how small we can make this and still fit everything. Oh, and I guess, do we want to do like blue, or chairs like blue cushions, or just these chairs? Well, all my chairs had a cushion, but there's not really, I mean, I could add cushions, I suppose. Yeah, actually that makes sense. Yeah, I suppose I hadn't considered that until just now when I did consider it. Because I think with it all being wood, I think we do need to break it up with something. Now, I also just need to make this table as small as I possibly can because it's taking up space. Oh, so you can see once those chairs stop moving, see how they're moving along with the table? Right there where they stop, they're no longer attached. So that's how small we can go. So we can go to about there. And then I'm gonna do the same this way, which is pretty small. Okay, there. So we can actually make our table like that size. That kind of looks a little silly though, because the chairs are like squished in. So I'm gonna make it a little bit longer. The thing is, we have length, we don't have the depth. So I think the length is not really a problem here. I'll just make it a little bit longer. It's all right. And this rug can obviously go bigger. Not quite sure why rugs you can't scale. Like you can only do like whoa, what the heck is going on? You can only do like a uniform scale. You can't like stretch it, but I guess it doesn't really matter because we could just advance move it if we need. That honestly looks pretty good. Then we just need to change. Okay, is it gonna, can I not change the rug colors without it being highlighted blue? Okay. Can't say that that's super useful. How's that? Not great. I think this is too saturated, that green. Bring it down. That's a bit better. I think that green in the middle is not great. I would know if I could see, I think it's this one. It's a little less saturation. That's okay for now. I'm not like super thrilled with it, but it'll do. I'm gonna copy this spotlight from downstairs. Well, not spotlight, you know what I mean. Wait, where is it? Oh, is it going up on the roof up here? Oh yeah, it is. Oh, does the game, it automatically goes to the nearest ceiling. Oh, is that where my other light went? Oh, well, that makes sense. When I was placing that other ceiling light and I couldn't find it, I think it just goes to the nearest ceiling, which is all the way up there, which is great. Anyway, we're gonna bring that down. Can I make this, I guess I kind of want it to cover more of the table. I don't want to go too low then. I actually want to make it, not like that. I want to make it bigger. Can I scale both directions at the same time? Oh no, I don't think so. I think I have to do it like this. So, yeah, like a bigger light without like pulling it down further. Okay, that's kind of cool. All right, very nice. Then on the wall here, I guess I'm gonna put one. Wait, are these, did I? Yeah, there we go. Make sure I'm getting the right lights there and there-ish. Okay, and we need a big piece of art, which should be pretty easy because you can just get whatever frame you want and scale it up. I guess it's just whether or not we get the right art to fit it. All right, what do we have? Giant dog picture. Well, we need like, it was like a pop art style picture, right? Oh my God, the dog, perfect. Like these just kind of look like a realistic portrait almost. which I don't really want like realistic in the game world. I think we might have to do, because it was like a picture of a person, pop art style, but I think we actually might just need to do, some of these are really nice. More just like an abstract kind of thing. Maybe just that. I just don't know if those, because we got the patterned green rug there. It doesn't really go that well. I really like that one, like that but with that rug, it's just like, we can't do that. Honestly, maybe this then, because that's kind of like the kind of pop arty, kind of matches. Now, the actual position of it, I was kind of lining it up with the wall panels, which if I'm going to do that, I should probably just line the table with that too. Well, what is, I don't even know. Oh, it's aligned there. I guess because the wall panels, if you look at it, don't actually line up with the wall. So like then this, I think this is centered on the wall and so is the table, but I think we actually want to move it a little bit off center, like more like there. Okay, then we want to do, well, we had a hutch, which we can probably use the same one we have down here, obviously without all the alcohol on it. Although we could add alcohol to it. And it sort of matches that wall color, which I quite like. Though I don't really know what to put on it. I'm kind of like looking. Oh my God, a grandfather clock. That needs to go over here. Didn't I think I did this in, I don't know which Sims game I did it, but I feel like we did have one there. Was that Sims 1 I did that? No, it wasn't. I don't have it in Sims 1. I don't know. I feel like I did do that in one of the games though. Anyway, we've got a grandfather clock. Let's go. I have no idea what to put on this. I mean, I guess I could just do the same stuff I did downstairs. Now, as for the chairs, because these cushions are all leaning up, I just want like a flat cushion. How about a body pillow? Oh, actually, I guess just like a, oh wait, you could probably just use a rug, hey? Does that work? Oh wait, what about this I found earlier? Where it like hangs over the edge? I don't know if this is going to look silly though. Could do it as green. I mean, it's honestly not the worst. It actually works kind of well. It was originally blue, but because we got the green rug, does blue look weird? Well, actually in Sims 4, we kind of just went more of a neutral. I think you could probably just do that. Like it's an uninteresting color, but like, I mean, it doesn't need to be interesting. I guess the only thing with placing these is when they move the chair, it'll stay there, right? I don't know. I guess we can, and also like, presumably when they sit on these, they'll just clip into it, but maybe it's worth it. You got to imagine there's actually a cushion and it's not just a blanket on the chair. Okay, you got to use imagination here, folks. Wait, let's see. Oh, it's actually, it's kind of annoying. It's hard to click on the chair to sit down because there's a blanket. All right, Samaj, come test, please. Make sure it works. And what does that even look like when you use it? Okay, yeah, that stays there. And then, well, actually, you know what? When he's sitting on it, it actually looks pretty good. It's when he pulls it out, it looks a little silly. All right. It's actually not too bad. I don't know if I'm thrilled with that, but it does work. It does work. We get this little guy here on the shelf. I don't know. Yeah. Well, where do you go? Hello? There you go. What is this? A little statue thing? I don't know. I guess it's just a shelf where you have random stuff. Oh, you know what would be cool? I don't know if you can, but does this? Oh, you know what? Plants, they should have like a stretchy thing where you can make the plant itself bigger independent of the pot. That'd be cool. All right, I just need to put something over there. I also don't know what else I'm putting on this thing. What about a little mirror? There you go. Beautiful. How about a skeleton? There was a, where was that globe? There was like a globe thing. I don't know where I found that now. Oh, there's fire alarm thing. I should get that for the kitchen. Yeah, for the kitchen. Oh, these exhausts actually would be perfect for this bathroom. Like these old school bathrooms. Yeah. And I'll get one. I don't know. Oh, actually this makes sense because we got a wall there. So you could have the vent into the wall, have like a duct in the wall. Yeah. Look, it's even realistic. Look at that. All right, that's not what I was looking for. Globe. Here we go. This thing. Kind of like a bar. Because we had a chess table here. There's no way we're fitting a table and chairs here anyway, so why don't we just do something like this instead? There you go. It just sits there like that. All right, well, I think that's our like kitchen and dining area. Lighting, I probably need to do a little bit more because I haven't really done any, so let's do that. So at the kitchen, we can probably go... The lighting is so... It's so harsh. I was gonna do like a couple of maybe island lights, but... Oh yeah, we could do that. Let me just change the color a little bit. Yeah, see, like trying to line these up, I think there needs to be some sort of way to actually do it because there's no snapping or anything. And just kind of, you just got to work it out. All right, and then I need some lights specifically on the wall. If I get these here, do an advanced transform, can I point them downward? It does actually change the direction of the light. That's actually kind of good because I kind of just wanted to hide it so you don't really see it. Isn't there? It's kind of like a range hood light. Yeah, that's all right. Wall. And then, well, we got wall lights over there. Do I need any? Well, it's still dark, but I guess that's just kind of how it is. I could maybe get a lamp over here. Let's move that a little bit. Should we do the same lamp? Probably. It just feels like there's a lot of light, like with the wall lights and that, it kind of feels like there's a lot of lights, but I guess there is. It just is what it is. And then the hallway, while we're here, why don't we just get these lights? I get one in the corner, probably one by the entrance-ish, and one over here. That's actually pretty good for the hallway. I probably want to do wall lights still anyway, though, just because it kind of looks nice and cozy with them. So one there, one on that other wall, and one here somewhere-ish. Actually, maybe that should go on the other wall. Probably should go on this wall. A bit better. Okay. Yeah, this is coming together. I think this is looking pretty good. All things considered, with the scale being weird, it is totally working. But, unfortunately, I thought this was a two, but this is a three-parter, guys. We will finish this though, because it is so cool. I'm so happy with this. So that means next part, we're gonna do these 3 rooms, of course, and then finish off any other interior details. And if you've got any tips for the interior, let me know. We gotta do the outside and all the landscaping as well. That'll be the third and then final part. The next one will be the final part. It's not that I'm not putting it off and I'm not dragging this out. It is just taking this long. But I think it's coming together, so this is starting to look really, really cool. I love this. Thank you so much to my top level members for supporting the channel, and thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, especially sticking around for this part 2 and soon to be part 3. Oh, I also have to fix the driveway on that little edit town cheat. Oh yes, I will link the cars mod on the workshop, so if you want to check out the decorative cars, I'll link that down below. But yeah, I think the interior is coming together really nicely. I'm really happy with how the living room and the kitchen dining area is looking. The basement as well, that whole area. Should we just have we gotta have a quick look. So yeah, here's our little basement area. I think that's come together very nicely. This was our first inkling of the scaling drama, although actually the basement was pretty much fine. Then the living room, I think, also looks great. Got our little custom stereo over there, our old school TV, the glass brick wall. That actually worked pretty well. I'm pretty happy with that. Oh, this is like placed really weirdly. I don't know if that moved or what. We did a little custom bookshelf there. And then the kitchen and dining areas come together really, really nicely. I think all in all, we're making some really good progress. Oh, the bathrooms is definitely the biggest scaling nightmare. But it's coming together for sure. So thanks again for watching. Make sure to leave your comments, suggestions, and feedback down below. If you've got any more tips or ideas of how we can sort of approach some of the stuff in this particular build, let me know. I'll see you next time, and have an awesome day.